Chet, you stand in the sheriff's office as he commends you for your bravery and quick thinking. Suddenly your hand feels like it's made of pins and needles, and that feeling spreads over your body as you begin to turn to static. And vroom, you're in 3 Mile Park. The sun is shining brightly, a cool breeze rolls through, and birds chirp in the air. It's the perfect place to roost. However, you still hear the ever so slight beep of cars and traffic. You see a large man in a dirty brown coat, with holes dispersed about. It's old Joe. You look over towards the hills of the Highlands, where a larger man is coming down. It's you. Suddenly, reality becomes memory. Vroom. You're in the hills of the Highlands, a place where you should be able to see the city. But there is no city, just a thriving native village of the Pit River tribe.
This is how it should be. Beauty and nature as one.
You see Chief Haywasidi coming up to you, but he's younger, a little bit slimmer, and his face isn't weathered by worry and pain and struggle. Are you some sort of newcomer in the land?
You know Chief Haywasidi?
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things. A lot of things that we must avoid if we're going to keep these people free.
Do you see us in bondage?
I see that and much worse.
Chief Haywasidi leads you to the rest of the tribe, and families are living their lives gloriously, peacefully. Some would say perfectly. Who would ever wish harm upon them?
People who won't obey to the laws that we see in nature.
Night begins to fall over the tribe, and the next morning comes. And after that day, night falls again, and the next day comes, and days continue to move and move. You see an older gentleman with a dirty brown beard comes up to you. Oi there, feller. Seen you around the camp. Seemed like a nice guy. What's your name?
I'm Chet. Cheddar.
Pleasure to meet you, Cheddar.
What was your name?
The name's Joe.
You know, I could have called it. How long you been around these parts, Joe?
As long as I can remember.
How long will you be around here, Joe?
As long as I can.
I want to save these people. I really do. Can you help me?
I'll try.
Welcome back to D&Derailed. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Jordan Alfaro, and as always, I am joined by my fine feathered friends, Johnny Nario as...
Lorden Von Anderson.
Austin Andrade as...
Callan Illingworth McCoy Jr. or Mr. McCoy.
Timmy Moriarty as...
We did this backwards last time. Dietrich Thomas.
Wait, did I?
And Mr. Music himself as...
My middle name is Cleveland. But my first name is Farmer. My last name is Baker. That is all.
Thank God. We are not going to be joined by Tyler as he is an adult and he has life things to take care of. So he will not be a regular cast member on the show anymore, but he will always live in our hearts, and he is always welcome to join us for one-shots. So let's all have a moment of silence for him. And thank you very much.
I was ready too. I was like, I have my hands together.
That's
like
what you
prayer.
want to be silent for? Not waiting for me to fucking start the show?
What?
Are you bitter?
Have you been talking?
Ooh.
He is literally parsley right now.
I am irate. I am livid. Okay.
Your name is
Austin-
Jordan.
Let it feed you. Live through it.
Give in to your hate.
Give in to your...
Tell
Do
the
it.
listeners what kind of shirt you're wearing right now.
I am wearing a T-shirt brought to us by Timesuck Podcast. It is the Bojangles tee from 2017. If you are familiar with the show,
Never heard of him.
yeah, it's
Joe Bangles?
Yeah.
Who's Joe Bangles?
yeah, Joe Bangles, the lead singer of that band from the late 80s / early 90s that sang "Walk Like an Egyptian."
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
I just pulled that out of my ass.
For sure.
Nice.
It's always in the back of my mind somewhere. Anyways,
hope
Austin,
you're
are
white
you,
after.
you're going to do the recap for us today, right?
Previously on D&Derailed, Mr. Thomas and Mr. McCoy wrestled Farmer Baker for their beds, but they all had a moment of transformation before turning back to normal, and Mr. Thomas and Mr. McCoy actually got to sleep while Mr. Farmer Baker slept on the floor. After having a much-needed rest, the boys woke up at the inn. Chet / Emmett Munster woke up early, went for a little walk, and found his old hidey hole with a couple of photographs, including pictures of Old Joe, and discovered that Old Joe is, in fact, Kajora. Sam Fromm confronted him at the hidey hole, and they had a conversation where they struck a deal. So once all the boys were awoke and had exited the inn, Varden was the last to wake, and he decided to prey upon his tarot cards, pulling the Hermit and rolling 2 2s for his portent rolls. Once everybody was outside conversationalizing, they heard a gunshot from down the street, and the only people who noticed initially were Mr. Thomas and Emmett Munster. Eventually, once a gunshot rang out, the rest of the party was alerted to see Robert and Silas Colmer having a gunfight. Silas shoots Robert, and he tries to run away, but Emmett Munster cast a healing word with his little ducky quack, which saved Robert's life, and Dietrich / Mr. Thomas threw out a well-timed spike growth, keeping Silas Colmer from getting away. They apprehended Silas and confronted the sheriff, who then helped them bring Silas to justice, but before they did, Jay / Farmer Baker pulled his gun on the sheriff, firing a missed shot, and was also apprehended himself. And there we are.
You stupid dummy.
You
Big
stupid
poopy
dumb.
dum-dum.
No.
Yes. So,
We will see where fate leads us.
So, Farmer Baker, Sheriff Twiddle is dragging you into the sheriff's office, and Chet has Silas Comer in his arms, dragging him also to the sheriff's office, and you guys get thrown into a cell. And Sheriff Twiddle closes the cell door and looks to the rest of you in the party, looks to Richard Thomas, Emmett Brown, Mr. McCoy, and Hans Gutenberg.
That was a hell of a job y'all did out there.
You're welcome.
You know, it was kind of lucky that,
Mr. McCoy picks like a rotten banana off and tosses it off because he tripped over the trash can. Yeah. That was... You're welcome. A pleasure.
it was pretty clever of the big fella over there to have a magnet on him to pull that bullet out of Bobby's body.
You never know when you're gonna need a magnet.
That's true. And it's pretty lucky that those tumbleweeds grew so rapidly out of the ground to, grab Silas right on the ankle.
It's pretty crazy how nature do that, don't it?
It is pretty insane, I know, but Griffon City has a little bit of something in it that makes these things happen. I don't know what it is. Now, boys, I think I want to employ you as bounty hunters.
Yes, go on. Yes.
I
You
do
seem
believe
pretty
we have proved ourselves.
Please proceed.
Under one condition,
Yes.
you have to give us our friend back.
That idiot that tried to kill me?
Now,
Yeah.
do we have to do that? See, if I may, I previously thought that he was responsible for me, in a sense. This man that you've thrown in jail for pulling a gun on you, sir, he did me a good service. Well, no, he did me a bad service, and then he did me a good service by trying to protect me. But then he obviously does some pretty screwed up shit. So now I feel as though I'm responsible for him, and I need to do my duty and say that I will take care of any punishment that needs to be sent his way, if you will allow me. I have these 3 gentlemen on my side, and we will take care of this one.
So, Mr. McCoy, as you are explaining this to the sheriff,
I'm also a child.
the 4 of you, Mr. Thomas, Emmett Brown,
Emmett Munster.
Emmett Munster,
Freudian slip.
I like it.
Richard Thomas, Emmett Munster, Mr. McCoy, and Hans Gutenberg. The sheriff begins to waver and seems unstable, and he's gone.
Oh my.
Well,
And it's just you in the sheriff's office.
All of us?
No. Emmett is not there.
Oh, okay.
Emmett and the sheriff are both gone.
Correct.
So we have Silas and Jay still locked up in a cage.
So, where do you guys go? The 3 of you.
are there any keys anywhere?
The cells are, so you guys are in the office, which is the first part of the, local jailhouse. And there is a door leading to the back where the cells are.
Okay.
Are there any bounty signs on the walls?
You see bounties for Silas Comer on the wall.
Well, all right.
Well, that was
How much?
easy.
$250.
Well,
That's a pretty good paycheck.
he's been apprehended, but brought to the one place where we won't get paid for it, if I am correct.
Is there something on the bounty that says where we can go receive the money?
The sheriff's office.
Well, shit.
Well,
Well, friends, if there is no sheriff at the moment, the next best thing is the deputy. Correct?
and that would be?
I don't know. But maybe we can ask.
The deputy was Robert Bobby.
Did we have him in tow?
Yes, he walked to the sheriff's office with you. He was in the back by the cells.
All right.
And you see that there is another desk next to the sheriff's desk. On the sheriff's desk, it says Sheriff Winston Twiddle. And then on the deputy's desk, it says Deputy Robert Ramos.
Before we go back to the sales, I would like to look at where they vanished from. Is there any residue? Is there anything
No.
left over from where they... And when they vanished, they just kind of like...
Yeah, their body looked almost like TV static.
Oh, my.
Both the sheriff and Emmett's body looked like TV static, and then gone.
We're in the Matrix.
Where's our friend?
I don't know.
Do you think that... Okay, well then, Hans Gutenberg, should we go back and check on Robert and Silas and I suppose Mr. Farmer Baker?
Yes, I think that'd be the best course of action.
Can I go to the desk of the sheriff and look for some keys for the cells?
Yeah, there are keys on the desk. The three of you go ahead and give me perception checks.
Wow, I changed dyes and everything. That's cocked as fuck.
But it looks like a 20?
19.
I think mine's a 17. I have to pull my sheet.
It was a 2.
Bruh. Plus your stuff?
I get a -1 to perception.
So what's Mr. McCoy looking at then?
Mr. McCoy, he moseys on back over to the wanted poster, and he's bringing in all the details of Silas Culmer's face. And he's like, he looks like a bad man.
Yeah, you're looking...
Do I recognize any resemblance to him versus anybody who's existed in our time?
You recognize him as an older version of that really shitty kid from the playground.
Oh, man. I bet you this is Jesse's fucking great-grandpappy.
As you're looking at this poster, you're drinking in all the details of it, and you're looking at the ink, and you're looking at the typeface, and it's just such a...
Man, why would they use
so
papyrus?
Nice.
That is ungodly.
So, Hans got a 19, and then...
I got an 18.
And then Mr. Thomas got an 18. So, Mr. Thomas, you are looking at the sheriff's desk, and you see that there is a log, an arrest log, and Silas's name is written under attempted murder and first-degree murder. And then you see a log of warrants and bounties. And you see that there is a date later than the attempted murder that says arson. Hans, you are...
I was gonna... If he's looking at the keys, I was gonna maybe look at the other bounties, but would you...
Yeah, you see that there are other bounties. There is one for Angus Andrews.
Angus. They call him Black Angus.
Goes good in a quarter pounder, I hear.
What was it, Angus?
Andrews. Angus Andrews.
How much is the bounty for?
$125.
Is a small fry.
So what would you guys like to do?
Can I grab the keys?
Yeah, you
Okay.
find the keys and you have those keys now.
I would like
Hey
to
guys. So the sheriff's log has Silas's name as attempted murder, first degree murder, but then there's also an arson charge on here, and the date. This hasn't happened yet, but he's already been charged for it. So I think the sheriff may have been in cahoots with Silas to murder his family and kill the deputy to get away, and then he was going to go set something on fire.
They got
Possibly.
plans to.
I think they had a
But-
plan to set something on fire.
Well, he looks like bad business from this picture, and if they're printing papyrus on his wanted ad, he's definitely up to no good. Is he still back in the cell?
Let's go check out the cells. I got the keys so we can let out our stupid friend.
So you guys go into the back, and you see the cells. Well, you don't see the cells first. You see Deputy Bobby Ramos. And he, when you first met him, was clean-shaven, but he now has a long black beard. And he looks at you guys. What the hell? Where the hell have you boys been?
We We've been here.
We've been right in this room. We haven't left since we saved your ass.
That was months ago.
What? Oh my.
Where'd you go?
Could I see a newspaper, sir?
Well, sure. And he hands you a newspaper. It says the Griffon City Gazette.
What does the Griffon
Giggity giggity goo.
Good God. What does the Griffon City Gazette say on the date?
Local church burned down.
Oh my.
So how did Silas get out?
Headlines.
Is Silas here?
No.
I'm sorry. We're all having an extreme case of amnesia. We are not sure of where we've been or what we've been doing since we saved you. So we need a rundown of whatever you know that's happened since then.
Well, we had your friend in the cell. Okay, come along with me. And he takes you down the hallway. There are a bunch of empty cells. And you finally get to a cell at the end of the block where you see Farmer Baker, who is a little bit older now, a little bit scraggly.
Is he a little emaciated?
Unshaven.
kind of.
A little hungrier.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead
Oh my.
and take this back a little bit. Farmer Baker, you get thrown in the cell with Silas Comer. And Deputy Ramos throws you guys in. And Silas grabs the bars as soon as he picks himself up off the ground. God damn it, Ramos! I'm gonna kill the shit out of you when I get out of here! The fuck are you looking at?
Are you talking to me?
Of course I'm talking. Who the fuck else would I be talking to?
That guy?
No, I finished yelling at him. Now I'm talking to you.
Oh. I was just kind of staring off into space. It's a very interesting thing, you know. Space. It's never ending. It just keeps going. Planet.
Shut the fuck up. Help me get out of here.
Huh?
Help me get out of here.
But see, the space. Give me a second.
Oh, hell. And you see that Silas takes off his boot. He has spurs on the back of his boot, and he starts digging at the mortar wall. And you see bits of it start to fall off as Deputy Ramos is walking down the hall.
Whoa. Silas, what are you doing?
Ain't none of your fucking business. He's continuing to dig at this wall.
Do you need help?
Do you want to help?
I got nothing else to do.
He takes off his other boot and start fucking digging.
I started digging on the other side.
On the other side?
Yeah.
Like what other side?
Like
The one
The
that
bar side?
I start digging in a spot that just doesn't make any fucking sense.
Of course. So you guys are in a corner block, like a corner cell.
Okay.
And so he is working on the wall completely opposite of the bars. So
Okay.
you're going to be working on the
So I'm gonna
wall
be working
adjacent.
The wall that
connecting
digs
the
into
other wall.
Yeah, I'm
adjacent to
gonna
the wall.
be okay. So I'm gonna be
Makes
on
sense
the
to me.
wall that's adjacent, but at the corner next to the cell. So we're like where the wall meets the bars.
Okay. Yeah, so you start digging. And you see that Silas starts to turn to static. And voop, he's gone. And there is no hole in the wall.
All right, where are his shoes?
You have a boot in your hand.
I saw the boot in my hand. What about his other boot?
Gone.
Dang. I just have a boot in my hand. Well, that's that. And I'm going to sit down in the middle of the cell, crisscross applesauce. with the boot. I'll put the boot like on my head. And I'm just gonna meditate.
Shoot one head.
Okay. You just start meditating.
Vermin Supreme.
Supreme. Everyone gets a
As
pony.
you are meditating, you see Deputy Ramos come in with Silas Comer, dragging him in. And he sees you in this corner cell, and he looks very confused. As he starts opening one of the other cells across the block and throws Silas in there, closes it. That's the last time that you try to kill me, Silas. And Silas runs up to the bars. God damn it, Ramos! When I get out of here, I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! The fuck are you looking at?
Were you talking to me?
Of course I'm talking to you. Who else would I be talking to? I finished yelling at him.
Oh. Well, I was just staring off into space. You know, it's a weird thing. Space. There's stars.
You see that he takes off his boot, and they have spurs on them, and he starts digging at the wall.
Does he have both boots?
Do I still have...
You still have that boot, but he takes off his other boot and starts digging at the wall with both spurs.
Hey.
We could start a boot barn.
Fella. We have matching boots. This means something.
That don't mean shit. There's only one boot store here, and they really only sell the same style.
He continues digging at the wall.
What are you in for?
Bullshit.
And he's continuing to dig.
Bullshit? Like the shit that comes from a bull's asshole?
You see Silas turn to static. And he's gone. But there is a hole in the cell wall.
In his cell or my cell?
His cell. And Deputy Ramos comes back in. What the hell? Hey, feller in the cell over there. What happened to Silas?
You see the hole right there?
Well, yeah, why didn't you say nothing?
I did. You didn't hear me.
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Add it 20.
Well, I have been quite hard of hearing since Silas shot me. But thank God there was that fella with the magnet out there. My goodness, I don't think I'd be here today without him.
Hey, I have a question, Deputy. Do you know why I'm in here?
Well, I really don't. I can't recall. What's your name?
My name is Farmer Baker.
Farmer Baker.
I don't know why I'm in here. Can you please let me out? I am scared. That man that was in here digging the hole, he was yelling at me. I'm just a quiet Farmer Baker, and he was scaring me.
Okay, Mr. Baker. I'm going to go find this out. And you see that Deputy Ramos starts walking back to the office, and he turns to static. And vroom. Deputy Ramos comes back in, dragging Silas Comer, throws him into a cell. Silas Comer runs up to the bars. God damn it, Ramos! When I get out of here, I'm going to kill the shit out of you!
The fuck are you looking at?
Ramos. Ramos.
Silas takes off his boots, starts digging at the wall with his spurs. And then, vroom. Ramos comes back in, dragging Silas, throws him in the cell. God damn it, Ramos! When I get out of here, I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! Starts digging at the wall with his spurs. Vroom. Ramos comes back in, dragging Silas Comer, throws him into one of the cells. God damn it, Ramos! When I get out of here, I'm gonna kill the shit out of you!
Question.
Yes.
Does he go in the same cell every time?
He's kind of bouncing around between
Okay.
cells.
And every time he disappears, is there a hole in that cell?
Yes.
So, does when he disappears, does the old hole disappear and the new hole's there? So the hole's bouncing around as he disappears and bounces around?
Exactly.
It's fucked up. All right, continue.
So Farmer Baker, this happens thousands upon thousands of times.
Dude, this sounds like a dream I once had.
Can you go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw?
No.
Okay.
19.
So the rest of you three walk in and see Farmer Baker, beard forming, slightly wrinkled,
Oh no.
slightly wrinkled, but calm, cool, and collected inside the cell.
Farmer Baker, how are you feeling? You look a little different.
My friends.
What?
How are y'all?
Spit it out, please. My friend, what are you saying?
It's been some time.
Are we in private?
No, I think the deputy's still
Deputy
there.
Ramos is there with you.
All right.
Ramos.
It's only been months,
Kim.
Deputy.
Yeah. It's been months.
How many months?
And you see that he pulls out a pocket watch. I don't know why I'm checking the date or the time. I should be thinking about. It's been about 4 months.
How much older does Farmer Baker look from when we last saw him? Only several months older, or
He looks several years older.
Oh,
But it's been 4 months.
see now I'm proficient in guessing ages. That's not true, but
Crazy.
No,
if
you're
I were
not.
to-
No, you're not.
If I were to make my best guess, if Mr. McCoy were to make his best guess, how many years does it appear?
Give
he's
me an
grown?
investigation check.
Investigation, I shall. I'm so good at this shit.
Yeah,
7.
anybody that wants to try to figure it out, give me an investigation check.
I got a 16.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Did you make tallies in the walls?
Or I guess for Farmer Baker, it would be a history check.
History check.
That's gonna be
Hans.
22.
22.
7.
16.
19.
So, Mr. McCoy, you look at him, and he's always had the beard.
Oh,
Honestly?
man. You know, I must be mistaken. He's looked like this all the time.
Yeah, it's kind of a Mandela effect situation. Yeah, where you see him with the beard.
Now, it's Bernstein, right? It's Bernstein, right?
Kit Kat has a hyphen, right?
I'm pretty sure.
The Monopoly Man has a monocle.
Double stuffed Oreos, not double stuffed Oreos.
Oh man,
Nelson Mandela died in a prison?
No,
Farmer Baker has always had a beard. I know this for a fact.
No, he did not always have a beard.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard, you see that Farmer Baker looks just a couple years older. Hans, you really look at Farmer Baker. He looks about 10 years older. Farmer Baker, you feel like it's been like 1,000 years.
Can I check my hair? See if
So
it's
I've
that gray
aged
color?
a shit ton in just 4 months.
4 months.
You age 6 years.
Damn. So I've aged 6 years in the time of 4 months. The time period
In
that I'm
the-
in right now.
No, right now. Like right now? Just legit, just
So the other three traveled 4 months forward.
And I'm 6 months aged from that point.
You are 6 years aged.
Or 6 years aged from that same point that they trapped.
You have been reliving the same moment for 6 years.
Damn.
Welcome to hell.
Wow, that's fucked up. Why have I? That's
Because you're in fucking jail.
I don't know.
I don't know why you ask these questions.
I don't know. For clarification.
Farmer Baker.
Mr. Ramos, we're going to need you to do some explaining here because
That's
the three of us have some severe amnesia.
Hey.
Well, I mean,
Hey.
yes, sir.
Hey. Can someone let me out?
I just go over to the cell and unlock it with the keys.
Yeah, I don't quite remember why we have him in here. I see him in here sometimes.
I've asked you to let
Sometimes.
me
You mean
out
he's not always in here?
multiple times.
Well, I'm not always
Ramos.
back here.
Oh.
Ramos, I've asked you to let me out so many times.
Well, I don't quite remember that, sir.
Yeah, because you're a bitch.
Well, that's not nice of you to say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
is
Mr.
quite
Thomas,
rude,
you
Farmer
unlock the
Baker.
door to the cell.
He is a man of the law, so we have to.
I run outside.
What?
So,
Can I grab
You run
him by his
past us?
Yeah.
Reaction.
yeah, go ahead and Richard, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, and Farmer Baker, go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, man.
You first.
9.
19.
So, Farmer Baker, it's been a while since you've tried to run. It's been
Oh.
several years since you've tried to run.
Damn, I got them jelly legs.
Yeah, you got the jelly legs. Your leg muscles have atrophied.
Especially if you're sitting
Quite a bit.
crisscrossed.
Yeah. Your hamstrings, so stretched out, though. And
I
Mr.
feel
Thomas,
loose
you are
but tight at the same time.
very easily able to grab him as he kind of waddles down the
I'm like a newborn puppy.
newborn deer
Newborn deer.
or giraffe.
Amber.
But puppies are cuter.
So Silas, he escaped about I don't know, about 4 days after we put him in here, and then he burned down the church.
Are you positive it's only been about 4 days? Because I know we're experiencing some
No,
amnesia,
that was
but
no. It's
that
been
was 4 months ago.
Oh.
But he
escaped in 4 days.
Yeah.
Man, what's your guys' security detail around? Is it just you?
It's just me and Sheriff Twiddle.
Oh,
Where's
man.
Sheriff Twiddle?
I believe he might be at City Hall.
Okay. I think we should
Well, let's go.
go to City Hall.
City Hall.
Before we go anywhere,
Let's go.
Mr. McCoy confronts Farmer Baker.
Yes.
We need to have this conversation. I don't know what you've been through, but we've been through some weird shit lately. Just in the past, apparently it was 4 months. Can you please refrain from pulling your gun on the leadership of the town? We don't. I mean, if you've been here a while,
It is.
that
It
beard
is-
looks the same to me, but
It is.
seems a little different to our
It is.
friend. No,
It is. You know what?
Hans.
Yes.
I don't think.
Just spit it out, Farmer.
Okay. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna settle with you. I'm scooting next to the deputy,
Okay.
and I'm a,
God, I
Oh no.
I'm gonna look at him. And I'm gonna say,
Why do you have the look of murder in your eyes?
Deputy,
Yes.
what would you do if I pimped slapped you right now?
Well, I don't quite know what a pimp is, but the word slap seems quite pointed, and I suppose I would have to retaliate in some way.
Okay.
I would just like to tackle Jay now so he doesn't do anything stupid.
Hey, you don't know what I'm gonna do.
A sheriff.
Chill.
I
chill.
think what he's trying.
Deputy.
Farmer deputy. Oh.
Deputy.
Well, you said the sheriff is in City Hall, correct?
Yes, I believe he's in City Hall.
Deputy, I think what Farmer Baker here is trying to say is you have been a very welcoming host in your office, and he is very appreciative of your services. Right, Farmer Baker?
Can I cast charm?
Still just looking with murder in your eyes.
Can I cast charm
So,
person on Jay?
Farmer Baker is going to.
The deputy is not there.
Fuck. This has been happening to you too.
Do you guys want to know what I was gonna do?
What the hell?
Who is this?
Who are you for?
Is it the deputy?
It's the deputy.
Hey,
Ramos.
how better are my legs? Are they still jelly?
I mean, yeah, they're still jelly.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Ramos.
Can I help you?
Ramos, give me a hug. And I'm gonna give him a hug.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
24. It is a 7.
Well, I don't quite know you, but I'm quite the amicable person myself. So yeah, I suppose I'll give you a hug, and he gives you a hug.
I'm gonna.
God help you if you say stab him.
I worried that very thing.
Hey Ramos.
I'm gonna
yes.
I'm gonna knee him in the nuts.
Give me an attack roll with advantage.
Damn it.
But why?
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 You
Cue Ryan Reynolds.
You bitch.
Advantage.
It's not good. It's not looking good, guys.
He already rolled too, so.
An attack. Just okay. So then. 24.
Just
Yeah.
a hit.
No, he's a dragon.
You never know. They transform.
You knee him in the nuts, and he says, "Oh, you've betrayed my trust." And he keels over on the ground and is writhing in pain.
I want to go over to Ramos and ask him, hey Ramos.
I leave. I just start walking out the building.
Can someone go get Farmer Jay Farm, whatever his name is?
No.
Yeah, I will walk out of the building. Following Farmer Baker.
We gotta go. We gotta
Ramos.
go.
Oh, what? What?
Have you guys captured Silas yet?
Who?
Silas.
Silas who?
Comer.
Oh.
Comer. Silas Comer.
He's just a 12-year-old boy.
Wait, what?
Of course I knew that.
Okay, I'm gonna then run out and get Jay and Callan and relay that information to them. Okay, I'll see you in a couple years, bud.
I'll walk out as well. Are we all walking out? So we're all chasing him.
Yeah, we're all.
Before I leave, is the bounty for the Angus Andrews still up?
Nope.
It's so many years.
Yeah, before I walk out, I'll pat him on the thigh and lay on hands a hit point.
Oh, well, I believe that helped one of my testicles.
I'll give him a second pat and throw in another one.
Oh, well, now both my testicles feel good.
Don't
Perhaps
say
the third one. I'm kidding. I'm in a much better mood to be able to make those jokes now.
Don't say I've never helped you. And
Well, I don't
Mr.
even
McCoy
know
walks
you.
out.
Let's go.
You will. See you later.
You guys walk out of the sheriff's office.
That was a good one.
I'm sure it was.
Y'all didn't expect that.
No, why?
Farmer.
Thanks for not shooting him, I guess. But
Where are you going,
Hey.
Mr. Baker?
I would love to get into your head
don't we
sometimes, but I'm too terrified to learn.
We're very far back in time now.
Don't we gotta go somewhere?
We're very far back in time now.
So then what's the plan?
Silas is 12.
So what
now.
are we doing?
And I have a feeling he's going to look
don't know.
a lot like that demon boy that we fought at the 3 Mile Park, Rocket Ship Park.
Let's go kill
we-
him.
I still have half of my soul missing.
I can put
Yes.
a bullet through.
Okay.
Do I have my guns? Or are they?
They would definitely have taken them away.
You do still have your guns.
Okay.
Why?
Just no bullets, right?
This is a point in time where it was a
Old-timey.
lot easier to
Yeah.
commit crime. Okay,
That's true.
No-
it wasn't
no
until like
bullets,
the
though?
recidivism rate was
1940s.
immensely high.
Yeah, it wasn't until
unless
like
you
the
were dead.
40s
Bullets?
or 50s that it was actually
What?
kind of
Does he
a
have
challenge
bullets?
to get out
Yes.
of jail.
It was not very hard. Silas got out in 4 days.
Yeah.
with boots that had spurs
Boots
on
with
them.
the spurs.
Boots with the Spurs, with the Spurs.
He just dug his way out. It's just mortar.
All right.
Can
Oh,
we-
Farmer Baker, you
we-
still have the boot on you.
Ooh, can I? Oh,
Balanced
we
on
need
his
to,
head.
Okay. We need to go.
Who had the suitcase or the bag of disguises?
That's a great
I was
question.
probably in the hotel.
Are we headed to City Hall?
Let's go.
Oh,
see
good stuff.
You know,
Silas.
can we go to the? I don't know
Let's
that
go
going
see
to City Hall
Silas.
immediately will do anything. Do you guys want to stop at the
Let's
hotel
go see Silas.
and see if
I wanna
our
see
stuff is there, maybe?
Silas.
Well, no, because
Are you sure you want to go back there to where we
I'm gonna go
Played
see
cards?
Silas.
Yeah, I kind of want to have a chat with Mr. Edward.
All right.
Well, what I was thinking was because of all this, I don't know what you call time.
Timey-wimey, wibbly
Yes.
wobbly.
Yes,
Yeah.
that. Thank you for putting the
It's-
words in my mouth.
Wibbly wobbly timing.
I know what it is.
I think I think the mayor would know perhaps what is going on.
Farmer Baker has dipped. He is going to find Silas.
What?
I would like to, when we step out the door, can I make a perception check to see if I see where he is? Or do I see you? How far have you gone? I need to see you.
How long have you guys been talking? I just started.
I just
Where
asked
are you going to
him-
go to try to find Silas?
Honestly, I have no idea. I just start walking in a random direction. I start going to where the most people are,
Someone stop that man.
where I immediately see the most people.
You see people congregating by the church.
Okay, I'm going to the church.
You go to the church.
Wait, the church is not burned down.
Not yet.
Do we see Farmer Baker walking towards the church?
Yes, you do.
Well,
He can't run. Oh, by the way, Farmer Baker, your speed is reduced by half.
Yeah, so I haven't gone far.
He's just kind of wobbling over there.
so should we just follow him?
Yeah. Do you need to get back to the inn?
I would like to go to the inn just to see if I can finesse something, some sort of deal.
All right. I'll keep track of him, and I'm on a hunter's mark, Jay.
Yes.
Okay. So Hans is going to follow Jay to the church.
Okay. So we're
Alright.
splitting up. Perfect.
Party split.
Yay! What we should always
Wow,
do.
it's never
What
gone
could-
wrong
what
for us
could go
before.
wrong?
Never. It's not like anybody's lost half a soul that way.
You
Once.
sure you're gonna follow him?
Well, did I see him like what is?
I'll keep track of him. Don't worry. 4 months have passed, so
No.
I've learned some things. I'm sure.
We're in the fucking past now.
So
Yeah, you
negative
guys don't-
time has
yeah,
passed.
You guys don't remember anything about those 4 months.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I know when I touched that Arcano battery back in the warehouse, I got some extra skills, and if I focus hard enough, I can keep track of Mr. Farmer Baker there.
of his location.
Yes, indeed.
Well, in that case, I will trust in your abilities, and I will go with you guys to the inn or to the hotel.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could go with Farmer. I need to personally discuss something with the Mr. Douglas Ed Vole.
Honestly, I feel like if he does get in trouble, someone's going to have to
The fuse.
defuse or assist him.
Yes.
Who knows what will happen?
I agree.
All right, just
please.
keep him alive, I guess.
Yes, but please,
I will try to make it haste.
yes, please.
And we're going to go ahead and take a quick little sponsor break.
Yay! Yeah!
And we are back. So we are going to cut over to Farmer Baker and Hans Gutenberg on their way to the church.
Oh no.
So you guys see a lot of the townspeople moseying on down towards the church. It looks like there is going to be a big sermon going on today, big congregation headed over there. And you see just so many people going in there.
Do I see anyone that looks like a younger version of who are we looking for?
Silas?
Silas.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Hans, would you also like to be looking for him?
Sure. As I'm like looking around in the people who are congregating into the church, I'm going to ask him, Mr. Baker, who exactly are you looking for? And
Silas.
But did we not say that? Well, it was said that he's 12 years old.
Yeah.
Now, right? But how are you going to pick him out with all the children?
I don't know.
Mr. McCoy did say that he would look like that kid from the park, from the rocket ship battle.
The leader of the,
Yeah.
the bully kids
Mhm.
who fucking summoned like fire and
Yeah.
weird.
So he would look like that.
I was just gonna kind of like go with my gut.
But what I'm thinking
have a
is, what are
headache.
your once we find him, let's say, what
Hold
are your
on.
intentions?
Hold on.
This is the worst buddy cop comedy I've ever seen.
I'm going to spark a blunt.
You just had to
Okay. You spark a blunt.
in front of. Are we in the church or not yet? We're in front of the church.
Yeah, everyone's walking in.
It's like, well, do your business now before we go in the church. You know, we don't want to disrespect their, teachings and their rituals.
I got a 12 for perception.
Okay.
I got a 18.
Yeah. So you see that there is a group of young boys walking in near a group of women, and they're all kind of shoving each other, and one of them, one of the moms like grabs the kid and says, "Silas, you can't do that in the house of the Lord." And they continue to walk inside.
I don't think that was Silas.
That was. I immediately point and say, "Yeah, hi there. It's him.
Hans kind of like rubs his
Let's
forehead
go."
and he's like I said, what are your intentions once we confront this child? What would we do?
You're asking me a lot of questions. I just don't have the brain capacity to think this fast. This is not a job for Farmer Baker.
Can a horse kick Farmer Baker in the back of the head
So,
and make him talk all day again?
Farmer Baker is gonna disappear into the crowd.
What?
Give me a stealth check.
Can I do what is that?
Yeah,
Perception
yeah,
check?
perception check.
I mean, is he just like kind of like
Nat 20.
Jesus
Nat
fucking
20. Nat
Christ.
bucket
It's okay, you
20.
can roll a nat
Nat
22.
You are shitting
Fuck,
me.
I
20.
should have made him roll a 2. Whatever. That's gonna be a 5.
I thought that was a nat 1. I was about
I
to
know,
be
right? It
amazed.
kind of looked like it.
You don't even know where the church is anymore.
So he just like ran off.
Yeah, so as you're kind of rubbing your forehead, Farmer Baker, you run off into the crowd. You are able to find refuge behind a door. And behind that door, you hear a voice. "Hey there, young man. How's it going? What's your name?"
Who is this? What does this person look like?
He just kind of looks like he's very nicely dressed, and you could tell that he's kind of got this like pastorly vibe.
I have a question.
Yes, young man, what's going on?
Do you have a extra, like, some clothes, extra clothes? Because as you can see, these clothes are very dirty.
Well,
I'm kind of
yes,
lost.
yeah.
I don't know where I am. I don't remember what happened. I kind of woke up.
Young man, we're all lost in this world, but the only way to find where we truly need to go is through the glory of Jesus. He guides us in everything that we do. I'm not Jesus. No, I'm not some sort of false idol.
You're not. Who is this?
I'm the pastor.
You're the pastor.
You must be new out here, aren't you?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah, what's your name?
My name?
Please tell me your name.
I don't remember.
Can I give you a new name?
I don't remember my name. Oh no.
No, it's okay, young man, please. Don't worry. You're gonna be okay. What would you like your name to be? Doesn't matter what it was, you get to choose a new path from here.
I guess. Yeah.
I guess. It's very nice to meet you. My name's Charles. Charles Ulysses Lee Thomas.
You, Charles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm the pastor around here.
Pastor?
Yes, Pastor Thomas.
Can my name be P. Chuck?
P. Chuck? Absolutely, young man. That's no problem whatsoever. Please, by all means, join the rest of the congregation, and then you can hear the word of the glorious God out there.
Okay, over there. Where?
Just outside that door that you came through.
That door?
Exactly. Right through that door.
You have clothes?
Oh, my goodness, I forgot. Of course I have clothes, and you see that he walks over to a chest and opens it up. Young man, I guess these look like they're going to be the perfect size on you. He hands you some very nice clothes.
Thank you.
I strip naked right in front of him. And
Oh,
put
young
on the
man,
clothes.
why, could you please cover your modesty if you'd be so kind?
I'm sorry. I do quickly.
I know that God made us in a glorious image, but also God gave us decency.
Well, some of us.
Shit, you right. Alright. Where'd you say to go?
Follow me, young man.
Okay.
He opens the door and brings you out, and you see all the townspeople kind of flocking to him. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey, how's it going? Hans, he walks up to you. Young man, you look new around here. What's your name?
My name is
This is gonna be fun, isn't it?
Varden.
Varden? That's an interesting name right there. I like that name.
Thank you.
That's
Do I see him now?
yeah. He's walking out with the pastor.
I kind of like give him like not the stink eye, but kind of like where did you go?
Yeah, the
Then I look
wide-eyed.
back at the other gentleman, and then I'm like, what is your name, sir?
I'm the pastor, Pastor Charles Ulysses Lee Thomas.
That is quite the name.
I know it's a long one, but it's a beautiful name because that name was given to me by my parents. My parents were given life, and I was given life by the glory of God, who willed me into existence.
Okay. It's good. It's good you have something you believe in very firmly, and all these people do.
It's a beautiful thing, ain't it?
We need something to believe in.
We all do. We all do.
Do I see Silas?
Check out his initials. Check out his initials.
His initials?
Look, just look.
Wait, what?
C-U-L-T. Colt. His initials are Colt.
Damn.
Now you're gonna be looking into those initials, aren't you?
Damn.
Oh man! Oh my God! Thank you.
That was not a coincidence.
I was like, that name is suspiciously
so
long.
yeah, so specific.
Almost like Douglas
Ulysses
Edward
Lee
Vole.
Thomas.
Thomas. See, I wrote
He's
it
your
all.
great grandfather.
Probably. Shit.
Now, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I have to go give a sermon. Yeah, so Farmer Baker, you do notice Silas. He is sitting in the front row next to his mom, and he's kind of squirming away, kind of batting her away. Just classic, shitty kid things.
I'm gonna sit right behind him.
Okay.
Is there a spot? Is there a spot next to him where I can be right next to
Yeah,
Farmer
you guys find a spot right next to each other on the pews.
And then I look at him and I whisper to him, like, what are you going to do?
Who are you?
I don't have time for your games, Mr. Baker.
Who's
What?
fine? Who? What? Baker? What? I'm Pete Chuck.
What? What is happening?
Is it P Chuck or Pete Chuck?
P.
PEA or just P?
P. Just the letter P.
Dot Chuck.
Oh my God.
There is no dot. It's just P.
Patrick Chuck.
Just P Chuck.
Okay.
PC.
Okay, Pat P. Chuck. What are you going to do with Silas?
Who are you?
I'm Hans.
I don't know Hans.
Do you know Varden?
It sounds kind of familiar, but as I told the pastor, I lost my memory, so.
It
no.
truly seems like Jay Mason, Farmer Baker, P. Chuck, and Agus did go crazy in that prison cell.
This is actually Jay Mason just being an asshole.
I'm just going to take my tarot card and shuffle. Tarot card. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. It's just ingrained. And I'm going to shuffle them, and then I'm going to pull one. And he pulls the Hierophant.
The what?
The Hierophant? I think that's how you say it.
What?
The
Move your
Hierophant.
hand. Hierophant. Hierophant? I don't know what that means.
It's basically like a vizier or like a spiritual
Okay.
person.
What does it mean?
Hold on.
And I'm
How do you spell it?
H-E-I-R-O.
and then like elephant, like P-H-A-N-T.
A person, especially a priest in ancient Greece, who interprets sacred mysteries or esoteric principles.
Well.
And I'm gonna say to him, I'm gonna say to Mr. Baker or Pete, Chuck, whatever. I believe this is a sign. I believe this Charles person is these people's Hierophant. Their spiritual guide. What his intentions are, I do not know.
Who are you? What do you think my name is?
Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, please let us begin. First of all, I would like to welcome 2 new members to this congregation, both of whom seem to be lost souls. My friend Varden, right over there, and it appears these 2 lost souls have found each other in this mass sea of people and found a kindred spirit, probably guided through the light of the Lord, because we have my friend Mr. P. Chuck over there.
Whoa, yeah.
So
my name's P. Chuck. Chuck P.
So please, everybody, greet each other on this day. Give each other a good morning. It's good to see you for the first time, or again, or possibly even for the last time. For this is a glorious day that we have all been blessed with.
Good morning. Hello.
And with
Morning.
you.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Good day to
Hello.
you.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Now, if everybody would please open their Bibles. And we're going to go ahead and cut over to the inn.
On our way over to the inn,
yeah.
before we get there, Mr. McCoy is gonna look over to what's your name, Mr. Thomas, and be like, "Wait, do you still have that colorful cube?"
The Rubik's Cube?
Yeah.
I don't think I had it. I think Varden was holding on to it.
Do you remember?
I believe you guys put it back into the bag of disguises.
Oh, fuck. Fuckity fuck.
Which we left in the rooms.
All right. I'd hope to talk to the director AI possibly, because everything's getting...
There's some major shenanigans going on.
Let's have Callan talk about that. This is getting really fucky, okay?
It is getting really fucky.
And I think we need to get to the bottom of this and maybe try to get back to our own timeline.
That would be nice.
Because we tried to figure... The history of this town is fucked, dude.
Mega fucked.
I would like to see my parents again.
Dude.
Okay, so we're going to go talk to the devil. Is that what we're doing? Okay. Let's do it.
But hey. We got to go in there confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you want a little rally cry?
No. We're going to go in there. We're going to bust down the doors and we're going to fucking demand his attention.
Well, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get my soul back.
I'm going to go back to Mr. McCoy now.
Okay, Mr. McCoy.
Well, all right. Let's do it.
All right.
And I would like to give him a forearm grab and look him deep in the eyes and be like, "You pumped? Are you pumped?
I'm always pumped.
We're champions, my friend." And that's, yeah.
Well, I've never competed in anything in my life, but sure.
Which one of you is pushing open the saloon doors?
I would like to double kick it.
Double kick it? How does that work?
As in, I will take the left side and you take the right side. And I'm assuming this is a swing door.
I was thinking we would just like push them open and just like both be standing there.
I like my idea better.
That's fine.
All right.
There are saloon doors, so they're just gonna swing back. So
I was hoping that neither of you thought about that.
so I think we should just push them open.
Okay,
and
fine.
walk
You go
through.
first then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
All right, you push open the saloon doors.
push up the saloon doors very aggressively and walk into Douglas.
Go ahead and give me a charisma check with advantage, or intimidation check with advantage.
That's an added 22.
Jesus Christ. And is Mr. McCoy doing the same thing?
Hell yeah, where's this Douglas I heard of? Mr.
ahead.
Fuel.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check with advantage.
I have advantage on those.
Oh, do you now?
I do now. That's going to be a 23.
Oh, so you guys push open these saloon doors, and you see at the table two gentlemen. Well, hello there, weary travelers. You see Douglas Fuel and Ernest Fox. You two appear to be shaken. You see Ernest sitting there. Well, yes, it does appear that you two are shaken. Come on, boys, go ahead, sit down, please. We were just about to play some cards.
I'm not really interested in playing any cards.
Oh, young man, of course you're interested in playing some cards.
I'm really not, but I am interested in making a wager with you.
Oh, well, you can make a wager if you play some cards. Well, yes, you could make a wager if you were willing to play some cards. What about you, my young friend over there? Yes, young friend, what are you up to?
I've had my fair share of card playing.
Yeah. Neither one of us is playing cards, but I do want to make a bet with you, if you will.
Okay, well, let's see what we can work out. What are you willing to bet?
Well, how's half my soul sound?
You see that they look at each other. Now, what would make you want to wager? What would make you think that I could even take half of your soul?
We don't need to play games here, Doug. Mr. Ed, Mr. Vol, D.E. Vol.
He speaks the truth, my friend.
I know who you are. I know what games you play.
Ed, please, I think he might have figured it out. And you see that Ernest turns into Sam.
How you doing, Sam?
Ed grows small horns and his skin starts to take a more red tint. He almost looks like he's blushing, but his entire face. Yeah, he ate a Carolina Reaper.
Damn.
Well, now, boys. It appears that something might have happened. So, you there, what's your name? His name is Mr. Thomas, and that's Mr. McCoy over there.
Yes, indeed, sir. We got questions for you, but we'll have to table that.
Quite.
Now, Mr. Thomas, why would you bet only half of your soul?
Let's say someone else may have the other half.
He's talking about you, Ed. Oh. You have already wagered half your soul with me.
I have. But not yet.
Quite interesting.
That'd be fucked up if you lost. If you lost your other half.
Wait, does it
And
still
then in
count,
the future,
even if
you
it's,
just
like, in the
guaranteed
past?
to have
Like,
your
doesn't
entire
mean it
soul.
didn't really happen.
It's already lost.
Yeah, it's already missing. It's not
Mm-hmm.
on my person. So when we time traveled, half my soul is still not there. That's a big oof. It is a big oof.
Now, Mr. McCoy, from my point of view, I think that I would want your soul much more, but it appears that your partner must have offered half of his soul in exchange for your soul. What would we be doing in order for this wager to... What game would we be playing?
Do I remember what day Silas was arrested?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
This was like a few hours ago. 18.
You were looking through the log of arrest dates.
Uh-huh.
It was in 1845. So it was July 19th, 1845.
All right. Sir Douglas.
Please call me Ed.
Ed.
Formalities are not necessary here.
All right. Well, I'm going to bet you on July 19th, there's going to be a shooting between two men. The one doing the shooting will be apprehended by a group of 5 men, and he will be brought to justice to escape. A couple days later, after that, he will commit a couple more crimes.
Ed, he's talking about... He's going to help apprehend him. Well, that seems like you have an unfair advantage there, Mr. Thomas.
Well, it didn't seem quite fair when we played previously, so I figure it's even now.
What do you mean it didn't seem fair?
I mean, it seemed like there was some trickery afoot.
Trickery?
Yes.
Whatever do you mean?
Seems like the cards weren't dealt or shuffled properly.
Well,
if one might
what were
say.
the hands?
Huh?
What were the hands?
I'm not going to tell you.
That doesn't seem quite right now if you're accusing me of trickery with no evidence.
Well, let's see. Me and my friend both had 2 pairs, and
Okay,
you had a 3 of a kind.
well that beats 2 pair.
Well, it does. But the 3 of a kind was awfully suspicious, considering your work,
My line of
might
work.
I say.
Now, what I have in my hand seems to be a constant in life, but what you have in your hands just seem to not stack up against mine. Now, I believe that from my point of view, whatever I was going to have was going to be what I have. And you two lost honorably, because it seems like the hand was quite poetic, because you want to accuse me of this trickery. I don't think you'd be accusing me of trickery if it seemed like my hand was something mundane.
Well, no, because then it would have been mundane, and
What was the hand?
It was 3 6s.
Oh, well, okay, look at me. I'm the devil.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Doesn't that seem like
So it doesn't-
something that I would have in that moment?
Well, yes, which makes it suspicious.
Well, but that doesn't change the fact that you two just did not have winning hands.
Well, no, but giving yourself a hand that good by taking those cards out of the deck makes our hands less likely to be able to beat it.
Now, I do not take cards out of the deck, for I am not a cheater. My line of work affords me a certain amount of luck to have certain poetic factors in my life.
Yeah, man, I got nothing.
I don't really either anymore.
Well, that sucks butthole.
Yeah, it seems like it does suck butthole, guys. Sam stands up and heads over to the bar. Bailey, can we have a glass of a bottle of the finest whiskey that we have here? Right away, Mr. Fromm. And pours a glass of whiskey and hands
That
Sam.
man knew his name?
Yes.
Had no issue with him changing from Ernest Fox to
Nope.
Sam Fromm.
And Sam comes back over to the table, puts the bottle on the table, has this glass of whiskey, and they take a little sip. So, boys, how are you two doing?
Not good, but
Quite
it kind of
quite shit.
seems all your fault.
How?
Well,
We wouldn't be back here if it, fuck this ruse. We wouldn't be back here if you hadn't gone and... Oh, man, how much do you know? How far into the future do you know? 'Cause you seem to
Basically
know
everything.
A lot of shit.
Basically everything.
All right.
Did I send you back in time?
no. But we got sent back in time
Because of what
you.
you're doing.
Well, then that wasn't my decision. That was the decision of someone else.
You're
Do you
pulling-
see how that works?
You're pulling the strings, man.
No, I'm not. I'm really... Well, okay. In a way, yeah, I guess I am.
To what end?
Balance.
Are you the Avatar?
What? No, I'm
Then
pulling
it's
the
not your
string-
job, dude.
I'm pulling the strings to necessity and equilibrium.
How are you going about that, though?
Do you need help?
I
or
mean,
are you
yeah,
a one-man job?
I mean, help would be nice. I mean, I made a deal with your friend Chet and Varden. Do you guys want a deal?
Possibly?
Okay, cool. And time stops.
Oh, God.
Okay, you two. What's going on right now?
Okay, so this is what's happened. We were in 1845, July 19th.
Okay.
We had just apprehended Silas. And
Silas Comer?
Silas Comer. And we took him to jail. And our friend, Farmer Baker, Jay Mason.
Oh, God, Jay.
Yeah, he's
Kind of miss him
He's kind of an idiot sometimes.
sometimes. Kind of funny, too.
He tried to shoot the sheriff,
Oh,
but not the deputy.
oh, how ironic.
Yeah, because the deputy had already gotten shot.
So
yeah,
he really didn't shoot the deputy. That's
So-
incredible.
the sheriff then arrested Jay, and when they were put in the cell, they did this weird thing where the sheriff and the deputy just kind of like fuzzed out of time, and then we were somewhere else, not very far away, but we were somewhere else, and then we went back to the cell, and Jay had looked like he'd been in there for quite a few years, but it had only been 4 months. And then we were
He always had a beard, right?
No, he didn't.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
And then we were talking,
Callan.
and then we were talking to the deputy.
Oh,
then-
Deputy Ramos.
Yes, and then he fuzzed out of existence, and then he walked in the door and asked us who we were, and we figured out we're significantly further back in time.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys have some temporal instability going on.
And I want my soul back.
Ooh, Dietrich, some things just don't get to be reversed. Callan, did Ed say anything when he made you the offer to give up your soul?
I suppose he may have said something along the lines of, once it's gone for good.
And so goes for your soul, Dietrich.
Thanks for keeping my history book safe, though. However, I don't have that. Or my bag.
Oh.
Where's all of our stuff?
Do you know where that... Because it's technically, like, in the... Like, we won't... if I'm thinking about this right. Mm-hmm. I have my temporal insecurities.
Instabilities. You have sexual insecurities. Ooh, didn't mean to say that. Sorry.
I have no idea when it is that we initially come back from our time in 2020. And then come back to 1845, but then go to the inn, but then make the deal, but then leave the bag before we hear Silas get shot. But okay, the point is we left our bag. I need my bag.
Okay, well, perhaps you...
You know a lot.
Yeah. So... okay. Hopefully at some point you will be able to blink back to the day you came back, and then...
Callan just starts to aggressively, like, close and open his eyes.
No, Callan, you idiot. Sorry.
That's not what he means by blink.
Aggressive.
That's what they mean by blink. Sorry.
Thank you, Dietrich. Thank you for making the switch. I know it's hard. It's okay. We're figuring it out. Man, it's crazy. Anyways, hopefully you blink back to the day that you came back, and theoretically your stuff should be there.
All right.
Yeah.
But we have no control over that, it seems.
No, you don't. And Sam stands up from the table and walks out the inn. And Ed... Oh, did Sam leave?
It appears so.
Oh, man.
I would also like to leave.
Okay.
It was a pleasure talking to you, sir.
Oh, Mr. McCoy.
Oh. Psych, bitch. And I'm going to start walking out.
Callan did the thing where he goes for a handshake, but then
puts
goes
it
for
in
the
his hair, but it's actually on the top of his helmet. And he grabs the brim of the cowboy hat that's on top. And he does like a bow with the cowboy hat down.
I would feel offended if that wasn't such a impressive
cool
flourish.
Move. That's right.
Mr. Thomas, how do we resolve this?
I'm not sure. Is there any way for me to get what I lost back?
No, there never is.
Something I can do for you to get it back?
Okay, ease up now. I'm not looking for anything.
Not like that.
I'm not a weird person, all right? I may be the devil, but I'm not like a monster.
A task?
Okay, technically I'm a monster.
Need someone killed?
A task? Mr. Thomas.
Need something done?
I will call upon you when the time is right. And when I call upon you, fulfill my offer.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas. And he...
Wait, one thing.
Yes.
Would it be possible for me to go check the room that when we were here in the future, we stayed in just for real quick or something?
Yes. Yes. And he extends his hand to you. He grabs your hand. He holds it for a second. When I call upon you, you must accept my offer.
Okay.
Bum, bum,
Excellent.
bum.
And he lets go of your hand. You look at your palm, and you have...
The black spot?
No. You have a diamond burned into the middle of it.
A diamond?
Yeah. Like a diamond on a card, burned into the middle of it.
Got it. I see. Branded.
And he erupts into flames. So what is Callan doing?
I catch the heat of the flame off the back of my neck, and I turn back around. Did you do what you had to do, Dietrich?
I did.
Take me to church.
I'm gonna go check the room real quick. Maybe leave our future selves a message.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Well, I was just going to go walk over there, but that sounds like a smarter plan.
You're going up.
I'm going to follow him.
Cool. So you guys go up to the room. Yeah, and you guys are searching through the room. We're going to cut back over to the church. Glorious congregation. It has been such a beautiful moment sharing this with you. Sharing the word of the Lord. The word of our glorious Creator and the architect of our lives, the good man God. What would you guys like to do?
Ooh, yeah. Good
is
man.
he gonna be giving like a long sermon or like what?
He's in the middle of this long sermon. He's
Okay.
kind of finishing it out.
Oh, okay. Do you think he'll go on for more than like 10 minutes or?
He might, yeah. I mean, this is like 1838, so I mean, sermons went on a long time.
Okay. So in that case,
Yeah, I'm
I
just
will-
gonna.
or go ahead.
Are you gonna sit and watch?
So what I was gonna do was I was gonna kind of look like I'm praying,
Mhm.
but I'm actually performing a ritual
Okay.
to make an unseen servant.
Ooh. Okay. And what is?
I'm just sitting listening.
Okay. Yeah, so Hans Gruber cast this unseen servant. And where would you like this servant to go? And what would you like them to do?
So is there an altar?
Yeah.
What's on the altar?
There's a big old stand and a ornate golden what's it called?
Tapestry?
No, not tapestry. Jesus. Crucifix.
There's a crucifix.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yes.
not a
Golden
Christian.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's a big old golden Jesus statue.
Does he have any, not tools, but any items on the? Well, no, because you said it's a podium.
Yeah.
Okay, but yet it's
Podium, that's the word.
Podium.
Yeah.
There's a podium and then a golden Jesus behind.
Yeah, big old golden Jesus.
No, like
Is there an altar?
items like.
Yeah,
Actually,
this is on the altar.
well, this isn't, I guess, mass. They don't have like a chalice and like
No, this is a Christian congregation.
Christian.
So
service.
yeah.
Okay.
So crucifix wouldn't be the right word. I'm not a religious person. I'm just really good at.
I was Catholic, but
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what do Christians use in like service? So okay, so can I, while he's giving the spiel, can I whisper to Mr. Baker?
Yeah, I'm not going to stop you from whispering to him.
And I say, I'm going to make them think that the Lord is in their presence.
Okay, do it. Yep. Fuck with their heads. I love it. Make them go crazy.
We're in the middle of a church right now.
Go along with it.
Bitch.
Why, the pastor was giving you such a nice welcome. I thought you'd be. You said good morning to me.
Yeah. Good morning. How are you?
And not so great now.
Why? What's wrong?
Could you please be quiet so I could listen to the pastor? I've been listening to him for the past 2 hours and 45 minutes, but I want to hear the
and then
ending of his sermon.
Lawns.
No, Lon is the name of my boss, actually. Hans Varden is going to like give off a large gasp, like in her direction, and be like, and then he's gonna close his eyes and be like, "Ma'am, I just got, I don't know, a vision. I think
A vision?
from God.
A vision from God.
Yeah."
She stands up.
Pastor Thomas, the young man that you introduced, he has a vision from God.
He
Well,
spoke
young
to me.
Varden, what could this vision possibly be?
He spoke to me.
He spoke to you. What did he say? He gets in real close. Young Varden, what did the Lord say unto thee?
He said that he wishes us all peace in our endeavors, and he loves us all in his own image.
Do you hear that? Peace in our endeavors. Love in his own image.
I think he's saying something to me again.
What's he saying? Please stand up. Tell the rest of the congregation what he's saying.
I'm going to cast... I think he wants to speak to us all.
Speak to us. Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, the Lord is going to speak unto all of us. Please lend him your ears.
And then I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
To create a sound to make a booming voice come from the crucifix.
Oh.
And it's going to say, all my followers, hear me, your God Almighty.
You see that Pastor Thomas pisses his pants. My goodness, Lord, you've surely come down.
And I'm going to mentally command the unseen servant to shake the crucifix a bit.
Yeah, everybody in the congregation is standing up, and they're like, Lord Jesus, you blessed us with your presence.
During all the commotion,
oh boy.
Pause for dramatic effect. I'm going to
What you gonna do, man?
take Silas. Like I'm kidnapping him. And I'm gonna dip out of the church.
So,
or like I'm gonna go to the closest exit with Silas. I'm taking him.
You go to grab Silas, and you see the congregation turn to static, and they're completely gone.
What?
There is no one left in this church except for you two.
Even the pastor?
Even the pastor. Dietrich and Callan, you guys are in the room, and you were searching through the room, and then on the bed appears the bag of disguises.
We back, baby. We back.
I wonder if Sam did this.
Probably.
If I had to guess, I would also say so.
I'm going to reach into the bag, find the Rubik's Cube, and do my very best to solve it.
You reach into the bag, and you pull out the Rubik's Cube. But as you're reaching for the Rubik's Cube, you feel something else in there. Something that was not in there before.
I'll pull it out.
You see an Arcano battery.
Oh my god.
What you got there?
Is it like the one that we found in the warehouse?
It is.
Do you want to touch it?
Absolutely.
So, Callan, you're holding this Arcano battery and nothing's happening right now.
I'm already touching it and I don't feel anything different.
Maybe if all four of us touch it, something might happen. It looks exactly like the one from the
It's obviously
warehouse?
a gift from Sam. Quote unquote gift.
Okay. But like, it's not like the archaic one that the mayor had.
No, it's very close, but the materials are definitely a lot better.
So it's not from like
No.
the most modern timeline.
No.
Okay.
So, back at the church...
Can I still look for the Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, you have the Rubik's Cube still.
Okay, cool.
So, back at the church...
Is he still holding on to Silas? Oh, no,
Silas is gone.
They're gone. They disappeared.
Mr. Baker, what do you think happened? What is going on?
I don't know.
Everybody in the church is back. But not in the same places that they were.
But, okay, all right.
I'm going to
Go
run
ahead and
up.
give me perception checks, Farmer Baker and Hans.
Let's go. 16.
Wow. My perception was like a 2, I think. So
was
it's
at
probably
3.
like a 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's 5.
You guys hear a commotion from outside. Callan And Dietrich,
I know.
you guys hear a commotion from outside.
Oh no.
You hear a gunshot ring out. Hans and Farmer Baker, you also hear a gunshot ring out.
I look at Farmer Baker and say, "Déjà vu."
To correctly respond to that,
Let's go. And I grab his hand, and I'm like trying to pull him to go to outside.
Yeah.
Callan gets PTSD eyes, shoulders the backpack, puts the Arcano battery into the side pocket where a water bottle would go, and then looks to Dietrich and says, "We got to get out there.
Yeah.
Right now."
I'm gonna grab whatever like bag I have. I'm just gonna grab it, sling it over my shoulders, so I have it with me.
Yeah. So you guys run outside. You
Okay.
see Silas Comer gone. He is bolted. You see Deputy Ramos laying on the ground. Sheriff Twiddle holding him in his arms.
Pretty sure I don't have any healing spells.
And the four of you meet in the street.
I could use like Scorching Ray to like cauterize the wound. I'm just kidding.
But I think he's pretty.
I'm kidding.
In all that time when we were time jumping, but I still had the hunter's mark on Jay, did it dissipate when the time jumped?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
14.
It did not.
Okay, so I still know where Jay is.
Yeah.
Or I can
Discern.
find him easily.
Yeah. He always felt like he was in the church.
Okay.
Well, let's go see what happens this time.
Yay!
And you see Sheriff Twiddle holding Deputy Ramos, puts him down, fingers over the eyes.
I'm gonna get that son of a bitch. And I'm gonna treat your boy right. I'm gonna make sure Patty's well taken care of. You have my word, Bobby. You have my word.
What would you guys like to do?
Running out there to confront Sheriff Twiddle and dead Bobby. Bobby.
Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Bobby.
Why'd you have to go and die?
Do we see Silas?
No, Silas is gone.
He's dead.
And you guys are all outside.
Sheriff! I mean, Sheriff. It's me, Mr. McCoy. What happened?
My deputy. He's dead.
No.
Killed by
Silas.
murderous lunatic.
He's not dead.
He's dead.
No. No, he's not dead.
I'm also the town
Is
doctor.
he actually dead?
He's actually dead.
Okay. Like full dead?
Fully dead.
Got it.
Like you won't come back as a zombie?
Nope.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's another problem to deal with.
We need to get that son of a bitch Silas.
Sheriff, where do you think this Silas person would have run off to? His house? Or does he have a
No.
hideout?
He's going up to that goddamn the Highlands to go live with them Pit River people. I can feel it. I smell it.
You said Pit River?
Pit River.
Well, damn. I knew that area once. We can...
I'm also quite familiar with that area.
Yeah? Well, do you think we could be of service?
Absolutely. Do you need any help, Sheriff?
Mount up.
Regulator.
Do you think I could have a gun or something? I left mine in
You see that
Wyoming.
he opens up his duster, pulls out 4 badges.
Put these on. You've been deputized.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Calvin deputized.
What is that in your
I'm
backpack?
a deputy.
This? Oh, man.
Wait, no.
Totally was not.
It's just a new fancy water bottle.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I see
Yes,
it.
Varden. It's a fancy. I mean, Hans. Fancy water bottle.
Man, you're good at this.
Sheriff Twiddle stands up.
When y'all are ready to leave, meet me in the sheriff's office.
Yes, of course, of course.
Walks off, picks up Bobby, carries him to the sheriff's office.
Bye, Bobby.
He lifts his hand up. Bye.
He's a zombie.
Damn, guys. We lost Chet and we didn't save Bobby. When is our luck going to turn around? Varden, can you pull another one of your cards and just
Of course.
pray it's going to be something good?
Let us see.
So here's the question: should we wait for him to burn down the church and get him before he does it, or do we go after him before he does it?
I feel like we might want to warn the pastor
Okay.
or whoever runs the church that
Maybe have the sheriff just watch out at the church.
yeah,
Okay. We'll notify somebody.
as long as it doesn't burn down. I'm a godly man myself, but
I need to ask the sheriff about getting a gun.
you got that cool badge.
Yeah,
Look at
but-
that. It's so shiny.
I pull
there
out
anything
my
special about
my
the
little
badge?
switchblade. I'm like, yeah, but this ain't gonna do shit against someone with a fucking revolver.
But you are
We got magic,
integrated
bro.
with nature, are you not?
I understand that, but sometimes a gun is a gun.
Yeah. And I shoot my gun.
Again?
In the air. In the air.
You see the sheriff turn around.
What the hell? I deputize you, and now you just start shooting a gun in the middle of the street?
Sheriff, it was.
Give me the badge back. Give me the badge back. You don't deserve it. Give me the badge back.
No, listen.
You're not a deputy anymore.
Listen.
Give me the badge back.
Listen.
Sheriff, I
Listen,
believe it
Sheriff.
was a misfire, as you say.
Give me the badge back.
It was an accident.
Really?
It will never happen
Give me a
again.
deception check.
It'll never happen
for the help
again.
Fine. Piece of shit. Do it with advantage because Dietrich is helping you.
Was that nat 20?
Yeah.
No way. Was it?
Nat 20.
Sorry, on the advantage roll.
Yes. On the advantage. On the advantage, it was a Nat 20. So
Fine. Keep
Thanks,
the
Timmy.
damn badge.
Yeah, sheriff. It was all just a misunderstanding. He thought there was a scary bird.
A snake.
Scary bird?
Yeah,
Snake.
it was
A rattlesnake. A
it was
viper.
coming-
Rattlesnake.
it was coming right at us. It was gonna harm us.
Oh, God.
It was
Scared
gonna
it away.
eat us.
I thought he did that thing where he tried to twirl it and then it accidentally hit the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
Have you ever, have
It's
you
a
ever done that,
possibility
sheriff?
too.
No, because I'm not an idiot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am sure.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an insight check.
18.
Okay, I may have done it once. When I was a youngin'. All right, I won't blame you anymore. Just keep that shit holstered.
I will.
Good.
You point us in the right directions of the Highlands.
Well,
Does he
it's-
notice
it's the
that I
big old
have-
hills over there?
Does he notice that I like
Thanks.
don't have modern guns?
No, he just heard a gunshot. I would imagine that you, like, put them away. Do you just have them out, brandishing them?
Yeah, I'm just holding them. And then
Jesus
when he said
Christ.
holster them, then I'm like, okay. And I slowly holster it.
Some fun. I don't even
As
want to
I
deal with
had
this shit
said,
anymore.
He has
I'm
a condition. So
I am in so
He got
much grief.
Kicked in the head by a horse. When
He walks
was a young
inside the
one.
sheriff's office and just slams the door.
listen, maybe we should take a look at the fancy water bottle in the hotel room. Wink, wink,
I
nudge,
already
nudge.
touched it.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't
didn't
seem to be
do
doing the
anything.
same thing.
I don't know how to activate it. I don't know what needs to be done, but I think we might be able to ask somebody. And I pull out the Rubik's Cube.
You open it up and it says, "Hello there, team. You're my only hope. I'm just messing with you. Hi, I am the AI of the director.
It's about to break your
My date of programming is November 23rd, 1963. How may I be of service?"
what information do you have on Silas Colmer?
Silas Comer. Well, Silas Comer, he shot Deputy Robert Ramos.
Yes. Does he have... does he have any affiliations with the nearby tribes of this area?
Oh, you see that the AI director kind of hangs his head. It's a terrible part of Griffon City's history and a terrible part of the history of America in general. Silas Comer found refuge with the Pit River tribe, and Sheriff Twiddle went up there and slaughtered them. Men, women, children. It's terrible.
And is this all because Silas shot
Deputy
Ramos?
Yes, it was the catalyst. He was in such a rage that...
Is there any history on Deputy Ramos's desire to fight Silas, or why Silas might have shot Deputy Ramos?
Silas is just kind of crazy as shit. Or he was crazy as shit, and he just he murdered his entire family, and was just bloodthirsty, and decided to go up to find refuge with the native people, or was planning on killing the native people, but then decided that they were actually good people, and lived with them for, a bit of time.
Okay, guys. As you might know, I'm no history buff, but after doing so many time jumps, I'm having reservations on changing the course of history, but I'm wondering if we even would be able to convince the town that the Pit River tribe is not their enemy. How would that affect Griffon City in our day?
I don't feel like it would have any hugely negative effects. I feel like there would just be a larger sense of community with more people in it.
There might be an extra casino in town, but that would...
That sounds a little bit racist, Alex.
I'm sorry.
That is
It
quite
means another
racist.
enterprise that I could go into, not just a blind teller.
Fantastic. We're going to move past that comment.
It didn't even happen. What are you talking about? What comment?
Well, I say we go get Silas and bring him back to the townsfolk.
Hey, director,
Yes.
does Silas come back to burn down the church?
No.
No? Okay.
Why would that happen?
Just a sneaking suspicion I had. I was just curious if it happened.
Wait a minute.
This is the second time we've done this.
What? Oh, damn it. Did I send you back again?
No, we talked to Sam, and he said we have some sort of instability, time instability.
Time instability? What?
We've been
That's a thing?
We've been flashing forward and backwards in time.
What? That's a thing?
Oh, God. How do you not know this?
Because I only went back for a little bit.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
Well, we're unstable in this time. So
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll be honest. We're in uncharted territory. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen right now.
okay, well, let's go get Silas.
Yeah, I agree.
We should probably rest up for the day and venture out tomorrow morning.
Are you feeling depleted?
Not quite, but
You want to be
maybe-
100%?
or actually we could leave today and
I don't
then
know what's going to happen if we
because
wait.
it might be quite far, so we could.
What are you guys going to do with that Arcano battery?
I don't know.
I'll show it to the director. We found this.
Oh, an Arcano
Did
battery.
you put it in our bag?
No.
I don't know how you would do that. You're in
No.
a cube. You hung out with it, though. You probably spent some quality time. Did you get to know it at all?
No, I haven't seen that before this. That's not how... Oh, I've become such good friends with that vest that you're wearing.
Aren't you?
You know, it's
What?
worth a shot.
No,
man.
that's-
It's worth a shot.
I've just kind
Okay.
of been stuck in here.
Okay, that's fine. Would you perhaps know how we could harness its power?
I don't know. What does it look like? What do you have any
Looks like a fancy water bottle.
fancy water bottle?
Wait, do I just need to open the cap? And I'll go ahead and grab it by the top of the cylinder and try to rotate it.
And you are covered in arcane energy.
Oh, God.
And you feel more and more powerful. And you're at level 4 right now, right?
Uh-huh.
You jump up to level 6.
Oh, my God.
give me some, give me some.
I figured it out, guys. And I'm like super tense on it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pull back and do like a little football throw to Dietrich.
And you throw it to Dietrich, perfect throw. And Dietrich...
I shake it up a little bit to get the carbonation up. And then
It's like soda, and you are covered in arcane energy.
Hell yeah.
And for sake of brevity, I'm going to say that all of you guys eventually touch this Arcano battery.
When Farmer Baker touches it, he's completely naked.
What the fuck?
Is it like Sailor Moon?
Just
like
the point.
It's like a
you
good
power
old
up
anime
and you
sequence.
get naked, and then your clothes
Like,
naturally come back on.
Yeah.
As Dietrich is shaking it, I'm stripping down.
Yeah, but when the arcane energy covers you, Farmer Baker, it like censors your nipples and your like groin area.
It just looks smooth.
Yeah, as you do this like Sailor Moon anime suit up sequence, it's like a weird, oddly erotic Gundam sequence.
But you're just back in your normal clothes.
Yeah, and you guys have jumped up to level 6.
So much power.
So you guys walk.
Hands in. And Callan puts all the hands, or his hand in. Varden's there.
I put a
Gordon
lighter
puts his
underneath
hand in.
both of their hands
Oh,
just to
Jesus.
mess with them.
Hey.
And then I put my hand in.
Farmer Baker puts his foot in.
Thank you, Farmer Baker.
All right, y'all.
3, 2, 1, go team!
The boys on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The
boys.
The boys. The boys. The boys.
And that's where we'll end our session.
The boys. The boys. The boys. The boys. The boys.
I have nothing else to say.
That was fun. I did enjoy that quite a bit. Oh, man. Well, this is going to be awesome. I will go ahead and read the end of show spiel really quick. We hope you have enjoyed this episode of D&Derailed, a Loaded Dice production. We would like to thank AJ Curtin for doing the music to the show and much of the production behind the scenes. Follow his band, Future Reference, on Instagram at Future Reference Music. Follow the show on social media at D&Derailed on Instagram. That's D, the letter N, Derailed on Instagram, and Twitter at D_derailed. Shoot us an email at dnderailedpodcast@gmail.com. That's D, the letter N, derailedpodcast@gmail.com. We would also like to thank the Griffon City Council. They are Nick Gable and Justin Ramos. If you would like to join the City Council or any of our other tiers, donate to our Patreon. A link will be in the episode description. And would you guys like to plug anything?
I would.
Yes, Austin.
If you would like to hear me, I have another podcast called the Court of Public Opinion Podcast, where my partner Kristen and I take the multiverse's most controversial social debate topics, and we argue them like, is a hot dog a sandwich, or crunchy versus creamy peanut butter? So go check that out at Court of Public Opinion Podcast, wherever you can find your podcasts.
Hell yeah. And Mr. Music, T-Riz.
Yes, go check me out anywhere you listen to music, on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, anywhere. It's Mr. Music. Mr. is spelled out. Music is spelled with a Q. And go and give me a follow on Instagram at mrmusic.official. Also, if you love Jay Mason and you want to hear his voice over and over and over and over again, pretty soon enough, sooner than you may think, he will be coming to a podcast near you. So stay tuned for Further Off the Rails. Coming. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, yeah. Jay Mason is ready.
And thank you for listening. See y'all in 2 weeks. Bye.
Later,
Jay Mason, Miss
listening.
J, out.
And the years pass on. You spend several years with the Pit River tribe. Your beard grows longer and longer. It begins to get a little dirty. And Joe comes up to you. Hey, Chet, starting to look like me now.
You know, it's kind of crazy. You start to adopt the values that everybody has around here. I like the beard.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. One day, Chet, I think you're going to find your awakening. You're going to see the person that you were always meant to be.
As long as I got my ducks and my people, I'm okay with that.
And the years continue to pass on. And you grow older and older. And one day you walk into one of the huts around the tribe, and you see old Joe laying in bed. He has a couple of shaman around him. Hey there, Chet. How you doing there, buddy?
It's a dandy day out here, bud. How are you doing, Joe?
I've been better.
Aren't we all? What's wrong?
Time comes for us all, Chet.
I'm going to dump everything I have into Protect from Good and Evil. I'm going to cast that at a 2nd level.
Joe puts his hand on your chest. Chet, I know what you won't do. I know you're going to try to save me, but that's only a temporary solution. That protection from good and evil can be used for something greater. Not just old Joe here.
Isn't it my duty to protect from that, the most awful of evils, death?
Death is a beautiful thing, Chet. It's not evil. It's natural.
I guess it's just the ways that I've seen it. All the death that I can't stand.
People that you love, you'll always take them with you. They never truly die.
It is the Great Migration. The one Kajora is the keeper of that migration. The final one. So I understand.
Well, I think you got it, Chet. I think you finally got it. And he puts his hand on your shoulder. And you feel this warm, golden energy wash over you. And you see the light fade from Joe's eyes as he falls limp into his bed.
Kajora, watch over his passing into those final Meadowlands.
You hear a voice from within your mind. Chet, I do not need to watch over him. He no longer necessitates the need to be watched over. And neither do you. You feel that pins and needle feeling washing over your body. Vroom. You find yourself in a white room. Across a desk. A door opens behind you, and through it walks Sam Fromm. Hello, Chet.